Go.
Hello, everybody. Hi. We saw you guys in chat. Today we are playing Commander with the new Outlaws of Thunder Junction Commander decks. I am playing Olivia, the Opulent Outlaw.
I am Bree, and I am playing Gonti Canny Acquisitor.
I'm Dan, I'm playing Stella Lee, the wild card.
And I'm Graham, I'm playing Yuma, Proud Protector.
I didn't say my name, but it's fine.
We don't need to know your name.
Her name's
know you by now.
Yeah, your name's Nicole.
Nope, that is incorrect.
We're also going to be playing with the new bounty cards, which are new to Thunder Junction. basically how these work is starting on our third turn, we'll reveal a card from the deck, which will give us like basically a little mini game challenge. And if you complete the challenge, you get a reward. The rewards will be any amount of treasure and or card draw. So yeah, we'll just start with that one.
Cool.
And then also to determine who's going first, we're going to be using our game here, Start Player. We got Nick off camera to read us the prompt, see who's going first.
The first player will be the player who has the fewest number of siblings.
I have one.
It's not me.
I have 2.
I have 3. No, I have 2. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
One of them is just
Wow.
Oh, okay. I have 3 siblings.
As a kid, I always begged my parents to give me more siblings, and now I'm glad they didn't. So I get to go first in Magic the Gathering. All right, we'll start us off. As I noted before, I did not take any mulligans for my opening hand. This is how it came. I'm going to play the Conduit Pylons. When it enters the battlefield, I can surveil 1. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the graveyard. And then I'm going to tap Conduit Pylons for a mana to play Soul Ring.
Okay.
Wow.
And then Soul Ring for Arcane Signet.
Totally normal starting hand, everybody.
Did mulligan. Okay.
I didn't believe
Perfectly
Nicki
natural.
was there to witness. And then I passed turn.
Well, of course you
A
did.
casual 4 mana on turn 1.
So, Nikki, you just got to start with 5 mana now. Just
Yeah,
do it.
Not
This game's over.
gonna happen. I know. Like,
I mean,
it's
there's
not...
3 of us. We could just beat
Well,
Graham down.
before Graham absolutely pops off, DM Chris says, howdy, y'all.
Hey, DM Chris.
Sarah is very excited for this, as are we.
I was excited for this before Graham got 5 mana on turn 1.
Oh, I didn't draw.
She does also say Gonti for the win, so let's hope.
Wow.
No.
I hope not.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, I'm Gonti.
All right. I will do
Hey.
Command Tower.
That's not in this pre-con.
I had a command. She's back here.
Okay.
It wasn't as pretty, so I just swapped the colors.
Okay.
These
That is
are
a very pretty
yeah,
command tower.
these are all the unedited
Love
precons with the exception of switching the art of that command tower.
Pretty.
You gotta go with the
Shiny.
fancier ones,
Yeah.
obviously.
Is that good? All right,
Yeah,
now I'll draw my card.
I couldn't
What,
pull
no
a
Soul Ring
Gram.
Signet?
Shut up. I don't even know if I have that in this deck.
Oh, you do?
You do.
Dude, I've never gotten it.
Well,
Or
it is
if I-
100 cards, so odds are.
There's only been one.
I am going to go ahead and play Temple of Mystery. When it comes into play, I can scry. It will also come and play tapped.
I also went like shiny on my.
We're going to go ahead and throw
Turn
that
down-
straight
spin
on the
downs.
bottom.
Mhm.
And we're good.
All right.
And we're good.
So Bree also couldn't pull a Gram.
No.
Graham is the only one that can pull a Graham.
Graham is the Grammiest.
Your
one
brother
of all
would have
of
been
us.
so mad.
David would have opened the rule book for Magic already.
Like, I think you should re-pull.
Yeah. And then
Oh, I didn't have any of you guys cut this.
That's the real problem.
yeah,
we have
that's the
with that.
problem. Actually, the real problem is Graham drew his cards, his starting hand, with nobody else in here. So it's Nikki.
Nikki.
I was in here, I just didn't do anything.
I'm gonna pay green and 2 mana for the Crawling Sensation. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may mill 2 cards. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into my graveyard from anywhere for the first time each turn, I make a 1/1 green insect creature token.
I hate that name.
Crawling Sensation?
The crawling
Oh, it's
sensation.
great.
Ugh.
I'm also gonna plane cycle this Angel of Ruin, so I'm gonna discard it to search my library for planes and add it to my hand. That will be the end of my turn.
Mm.
Doesn't have to be a basic plane.
I think I've played with this deck 4 times, and I have never pulled my Soul Ring. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I stole it and put it in my deck.
Yeah.
This is my first time playing this deck, and I have not yet pulled a Soul Ring either.
Something fishy's going on. I think Graham might have 3 Soul Rings.
No, fish were a couple sets ago with
No,
Exelon. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That reminds me of what Dave told us yesterday
I'm gonna
about
Battle
the new
Forge.
Stonemaier.
Battlefield Forge.
Fish.
No, fish spam. Fin spam.
Fin span, yeah.
I still couldn't tell if he was being serious or not.
Last card I looked at.
I looked at the Reddit post and it seemed legitimate.
Hmm.
They trademarked fin span apparently.
Are we good?
Ooh, no. Sorry. I'm gonna tap this for red, and this is extra, and I'm gonna do my Dire Fleet Daredevil.
Right.
It has first strike. I don't know what that means. And when it enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard, which nobody, you'd be the only one who might
Yeah,
have that.
no.
It doesn't matter.
First strike just means he deals his damage first during combat. So if another 2/2 like blocked it, your guy would
Okay.
still live
Yeah.
because
Okay.
he deals the damage first.
Three. I'm gonna play this island. And then I'm gonna tap both of these to play the
like
Tower
the card.
Winder. I like this guy, by the way. Reach and Death Touch. When he enters the battlefield, I get to search my library and/or graveyard for a card named Command Tower. Reveal it and put it into my hand.
Yeah, I got that one.
It'd be really funny if that deck didn't have command towers. Psych.
Fooled you.
That card's so silly.
This one right here, the Command Tower.
Yeah,
one.
just search Command Tower.
Yeah.
I like it because it's a ramp that you can't like abuse by like flickering in and out of the battlefield. You can't. It's like there's only one. only
Oh,
get
you
one.
can abuse it though. With your guy, you can keep sacrificing your Command Tower, then getting it back with Flicker in the thing.
Wait, can he search graveyard?
Yeah.
And he only.
Why isn't he in this deck?
You could sacrifice your Command Tower, get it back.
Does
And it's
Yuma
green.
sacrifice any land or just deserts?
Yuma can sacrifice any lands, but I get an extra bonus when I sacrifice a desert.
Oh.
So I will be sacrificing mostly desert.
Spoilers.
So you pass.
I will pass after that. That is going to go to my hand.
This is also a speed play because we're trying to keep it within our time.
Yes, I was told this is going to take a quote hour.
Oh,
Hey.
it's definitely gonna take.
With
You
the
can't- you
starting
can't-
hand that Graham had.
You can't be worried about time constraints and then get mad when I soul ring.
to get the electrostatic field out. It's a defender. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Ouch. That's
Plays
not
well with my
fun.
deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I pass it.
Okay, untap. Okay, it's the beginning of my third turn, so we now reveal the first bounty.
Ooh. Sarah puts out some big stakes here. If this takes less than an hour or less, she'll eat a hat.
All right.
Get ready to pull that hat out, Sarah.
So the first bounty is
Better be a cowboy hat.
Risa Bladesley. At the beginning of your end step, if you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn while you had 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, collect your reward.
Oh, that might be a
So-
hot minute.
Yeah, so right now the reward is getting 1 treasure token. If the bounty stays around for another turn, then the reward becomes getting 2 treasure tokens. Then another turn it is you get the choice of 2 treasure tokens or drawing a card, and once you get it to 4 turns, you get both 2 treasures and drawing a card.
Does this mean that you always will have like dibs on like first turn to be able to complete a bounty since you're first player?
No,
So-
because as soon as
It gets
like
completed, we flip the next one, and then,
and then
Yeah,
that person.
well, if you complete a bounty, then at the beginning of the next turn is when the thing gets flipped. So,
and this would get reset.
yes.
Mhm.
And then upkeep trigger, I get to mill 2 cards. So I got a mountain and Omnath, Locus of Rage.
That's the guy that took me out.
He's my favorite.
He's also not 3 or less,
Um,
so there's a card that'll allow him to like just put someone who's 3 or less into play.
I'm assuming you saw that last time.
That's him and the other guys are what killed me.
And I play this tapped Scattered Grows.
Mm.
And I'm going to cast Perpetual Timepiece. I can tap it to mill 2 cards. Or I can pay 2 and exile it to shuffle any number of target cards from my graveyard into my library.
Fantastic.
I pass turn after that.
I'm right
I
here.
think Dave said last time we played to like play these decks, like sometimes in later Commander, like late game, you can just do stuff and nobody knows if it's real or not, just
Mhm.
because there's so many triggers.
When I play Commander with my friends, I know this much about Magic, so they're just talking about what they're doing. I'm like, sure, yeah, I
About
bet
16
those are
cards.
things.
You have no hand limit.
I now have 41 1 tokens. Sure, yeah, of course.
I think Graham had 30 mana last time.
Oof.
Have a normal.
There's not too many.
Now
Not too many combo decks in Flesh and Blood, but when Kano is a wizard,
Tap this
and
for
whenever
black, and then tap these.
whenever his combo pulls off, I usually just go like stop listening and go, am I alive or am I dead?
Yeah.
Like
What
it's
is this guy?
Whenever
Explain
one or
anything
more
if I'm dead.
creatures die, I draw a
Just-
card. This ability triggers
just
only
kill
once
it.
each turn.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
What was it? I'm sorry.
Whenever one or more creatures die, she draws a card, and that happens only once each turn.
Nice.
It can happen on any of our turns.
I'll swing at Graham for 2,
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll go down to 38.
and then I end my turn.
Okay. I will draw a card.
See, the problem I have with this deck
Okay,
is a
let's see.
little too land heavy, I feel like. Or
Yeah, I
I've
was
just
reading-
had really bad shuffles because there's times that I just pull so many lands and nothing to play.
Yeah, I was reading for this one. It could survive with a few less basic lands.
I have
Okay.
a lot of special lands.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to swing
He's
this
got
guy
some
at
other than-
Graham for 1. Oh shoot, I can't trigger him. He's not in play yet. I don't get his
Yeah.
trigger automatically. It's fine. I still swing at you for
He is
1.
Say
not
why.
an eminence commander.
Thank goodness. That would be disgusting.
Man, I would have liked to been able to like
Shout out to my boy Sidar Jabari of Zephyr. That's my favorite commander deck. He's
Oh.
the 9th man.
so
Yeah.
is that English?
No.
Magic.
I think that's the nice I played the other.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm.
I did like that little goblin creature I played. I did really well.
All right, well, we'll just go ahead and play my command tower and tap out for a void attendant. Just let everybody know this guy is not green. He is indeed colorless. Yeah, in case that matters. And then I'll pass turn.
What else does he do?
I can spend a green and an extra and put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard, and then create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion token that can be sacrificed for a mana.
A mountain?
But no one has an exile yet. So.
You haven't done that to us yet.
Just
Oh.
wait.
And
There's more.
Mhm.
I'll play Stella Lee.
yeah.
Wow.
I want to add
The reward is up to the 4th.
commercial.
Oh, it's actually her.
Yeah, for each
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, that was like.
No,
Ooh.
yeah.
And then I pass. I played my
Okay.
commander.
Oh, okay.
She
Well-
does, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of my next turn, I can play that card, and then I can tap her. If I cast 3 or more spells this turn, I can copy target instant or sorcery spell.
I have to mail myself with the timepiece, but it's all right. We're gonna play Reminep Ruins. It's my land for turn, and then let's see, white, green, red. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have a mountain in my graveyard, so my commander costs 1 less to cast. I'm going to cast Yuma, Proud Protector, which is a 6/6.
Good game, guys.
That, like I said,
See
it
you
costs 1 less for each land in my graveyard. When Yuma enters the battlefield or attacks, I may sacrifice a land. If I do draw a card, I'm going to sacrifice Conduit Pylons to draw a card.
I thought he was going to say we're going to sack you.
And then
About to
Whenever-
sacrifice somebody.
whenever a desert is put into my graveyard from anywhere, I make a 4/2 green plant warrior creature token with reach. So now I have this warrior.
In response, cry.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're doing okay. I will pass turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I make a bug as well because I had
Bugs.
And it's that.
Great. Huzzah.
That was one of the
Fantastic.
turns where it's like, yeah,
This is fine.
do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got things.
You must kind of good. I will say.
Oh, the sorcerer says I gotta root for the desert deck for my boy Hazion.
Kazan? Yeah, he's in the deck. I think I'm gonna make him the commander eventually. Whenever I tool around with this.
These are fun decks. These are fun. The last 2 sets precons have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably Manor actually had good precons too. Set wasn't super good, but
Oh,
Murders
I forgot
the
that
Carlo.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Thunder Junction's awesome.
yeah, this is a really
Pass. I did absolutely nothing.
I was gonna say, did you do
I-
something?
Hold another land.
I will be playing a land. And when this comes to play, I get a scry 1.
Yeah, because this entered tapped unless I had a mountain or
That'll stay there.
plains, and I haven't gotten any regular guys
Does
yet.
anybody have an exile yet?
Nope,
Not yet.
nobody's exiled anything.
Yeah, guys.
That's your job.
Yeah.
Wish this didn't have to enter the play tab. That's it. I pass.
Got a good feeling about this game.
Okay.
So
Can't
who are you
imagine
gonna murder
why.
first, Graham?
I don't know. I'll spread the love.
Yeah, I'll play an island.
By the way, I'm a noob, so I'm playing with 3 really good Magic players.
Okay. Really good.
Sounds like we're just
We're
lining
all
up the excuses
professional.
already.
Yeah.
All professional Magic players here.
Or
I
play
said really good. I said professional.
Murmuring Mystic. It's a 1/5. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I'll create a 1/1 blue bird token with
Mhm.
flying.
Burb.
A bird. And then I will
I haven't
pass.
been a real Magic
At
player
the
since
end of your
the-
turn, I'm gonna tap this to
very
mill
first
2
Innistrad.
cards. I got another land,
Over 10 years.
so that will make another
Since
insect,
almost 20
and
years
it was a
ago.
desert, so I'll
Long
make
time ago.
another plant warrior.
No, I was less than
Creature
20 years
token.
ago.
Have you done
I
this
think
yet?
they've used the Ravnica.
It's in the 2000s.
It
No,
was
Okay.
2010-ish era.
no, this bounty, I think that's
I feel like
That's
that's
I'm
Dan's
coming for
job.
Coming
You don't
for
have any
Like
graveyard,
Dan's.
though.
Not yet.
gosh, I
Trying to
haven't
do
I
that
haven't
one
milled
eventually.
any instants or sorcery, so I'm gonna keep.
Oh no, how unfortunate.
hold
for
on.
you.
So now upkeep, I will mill 2 from the crawling sensation. Darn.
No more insects?
Turn. I'm gonna do this again. The hope is I get 2 instants or sorceries. Darn. So that is another land desert. So this is gonna be another plant warrior creature token. I'm gonna put him underneath because he can't attack. Same with this insect.
That's
What is happening?
some things.
Mass
Zombie
murder.
Wilds?
We need to get some bug spray.
Oh,
And
of
weed
course,
killer.
His little plant warrior tokens have reach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Don't want to hit me.
I think I want to hit everybody.
Everybody.
So
I've got some with Death Touch.
You do
better
have
watch
Death
out.
Touch,
You
so
better
you're
attack
not,
with your
you're
commander.
not going to get my commander going your way. I think I will have Yuma attack you, Dan, and then I will have a 4/2 attacking each of you two.
Fair.
Mm,
I'll take 6.
I will
right?
block with my Morbid Opportunist.
Take 6.
You're not going to be able to kill him back.
No, but I won't take any damage.
I will
If you
take.
block with him, you'll kill the guy.
Yeah, that's a first strike. Don't.
And he'll live as well.
Oh, would he?
I should
Yeah.
have thought of that before I attacked. Just
Yeah, you
now,
could've.
Well, in
but-
that case, I
Okay.
will.
You don't have to block. There's a tap to block.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
forgot
fine.
about that.
It's okay.
It's all right. I forgot to add first strike. So that's 1 dead there.
I'll take 4.
You
I took
take
6.
4, you took 6. I have got 6 commander damage on Dan. Can you give me that spin down? And then, green.
Let's see. Dan needs to be red or blue. Red's good. Let's get a bigger one. Here's Dan's spin down for you.
Is it commander damage against anyone or one specific person?
There's mine.
It's 1.
Commander damage is
Yeah. Okay.
the amount of damage your commander has dealt a specific player.
Okay.
So if Graham can deal 15 more commander damage to Dan.
14.
14? Isn't it not 21?
20,
That's 20.
20, no, it's 21.
Is it
Yeah.
21?
Why is
to-
it
to
21?
win.
This is
Because
weird.
I know
I'll
this
question
one.
in a
I know
second.
this one.
You know this one?
Because the format was originally called Elder Dragon Highlander, and the Elder Dragon had 7 attack, so 3 attacks going through would be 21 damage.
That's it.
Curious.
Boom!
The more you know.
I'm gonna play
And that is all I know about Magic. I will see you guys tomorrow for Showdown.
Return of the Wild Speaker. I'm gonna draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control, which is 4. And I just draw 4 cards.
Draw 4 cards. Like, what is this deck?
Unstoppable. That's what it is.
To be fair, it costs 6 mana, but he has like a million mana, so it doesn't matter.
and it gets worse.
Any card
I passed
that
turn.
draws more than like 2 cards is
Okay.
insane, and this one's having them draw.
Yes,
4.
Sarah, that was quite a history lesson. You're welcome.
Graham did a 6-minute turn. Last turn, each of us played a card and passed.
I think it's quite
It's
6
bad.
minutes, but
I
I'm
don't
working
think
to
either
get
of us played a
there.
card.
I played a
Working to
yeah, I
get there.
played a
Tap land,
land,
yeah.
and that was it. I'm doing great, guys.
During your turn, I am going to just sacrifice my Evolving Wilds to find a basic land, which will make another.
No, that's not a bad card. I can do that. I
Yuma
guess.
makes evolving wilds good. Yuma can do
Okay, I'm
everything.
gonna tap this for
I love
red,
Evolving
Well, I guess it's
Wilds.
not Yuma. It's the thing that makes the
and
bug
this,
that's doing
and
that.
this
Yeah,
for
but-
colorless, and then I'm gonna do Seize the
But then you went
Spotlight.
cheaper.
Choose Fame or Fortune. For each player who chooses Fame, I gain control of a creature that player controls until the end of turn, and I untap those creatures and they gain haste until the end of turn. For each player who chooses Fortune, I draw a card and create a treasure token. So, Fame or Fortune?
I'm gonna choose Fortune because I want you to have cards and treasure.
Okay.
Fortune.
So, sorry, you either get my creature or you
With haste.
with haste, or you do what? You draw.
Or I draw a card and gain a treasure token.
Okay, sure, Fortune.
You get to draw
Free
3.
treasure.
Wheel
And-
of Fortune.
Can I?
Well, you voted. Wait. Oh no, each
opponent,
Everybody.
yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I need a counter for 3 on this.
Dice.
Can I get
I need to
Or-
spin down because I
or-
might have a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Like
Last
this.
time you had like 20 treasure tokens.
Sorry for the whistle. I know it's probably a little insane on.
It wasn't terrible.
So
More whistling.
3.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Someone's getting some stuff to go off now.
No.
Someone's getting treasure.
That card just reminds me of Browbeat.
I
Only I did the exact opposite thing I always choose for Browbeat.
Yeah.
I never let opponent draw cards on Browbeat. Doesn't matter if I'm within kill range. I'll just take a loss. You don't get 3 cards off Browbeat.
I can't
Very
attack
good.
with anything.
I definitely forgot to sacrifice a land with my guy. It's a May ability, so it's not like I.
You can attack, Nicki.
Mm,
You have first strike.
But then she want to block her from.
I
my
was say
plans.
we'll tap.
I was gonna say
yeah, 'cause
if
I can say
If
this,
Graham lasts
but
that long.
Okay, got threats coming in.
but you can also get like triple blocked by plants, by insects to lose your guy.
yeah, I will just hold for a moment.
Hold.
Go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card, which should have not been surprised by what it was because I looked at it last turn. But
Sarah,
Here
I
we
need
are.
more practice.
all right, here we go. We're gonna gamble.
Sarah, lend Nikki your
I'm a
energy.
gambling man here. I'm gonna choose Graham. Target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they hit a non-land card.
Oh snap!
Until the end of the turn, I can play it without spending its mana cost.
Oh, like how funny would it have been
Oh,
if it had
that's
been
fine.
30 lands in a row?
Yeah,
Just right there,
Pretty
removal.
good one. That's a
The
removal.
removal spell.
Bovine intervention.
Yeah, I'm just gonna immediately cast it on set commander over there.
Yeah.
Commander has been destroyed.
And I put an instant
Back
into
to
your
the
thing.
commander zone. Yes, I have
Nick-
2 instants
Nikki.
now.
Sarah says,
So
girl,
unless
I
you
feel
get
you."
it, my commander's
And I'm
gonna
sure it
have
was
lunch
just
the
in that
command
tone,
zone. I'll just put it costs 2 more.
I found my Tiamat deck. We should play
But-
it again.
It gets reduced by the lands. in my
I know.
commander.
That's what. Whenever I read it before we started, I was like, "That's pretty cool. I like that." My commander. Good try.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
I was hoping to hit a bunch of lands and have a pool of
Yeah.
Has anybody done this?
exile.
I do what I can, Sarah.
On my side.
Well, I need to at least. Oh no, I am about to.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious.
Huzzah!
I'll play a mountain.
hmm
Then I will.
And we have 2 ops and a lightning bolt.
Play red, blue. Play think twice. Draw a card. Okay, and then I deal 1 damage to each of you,
Mm-hmm.
and I create a 1/1 fire. Bird. I'm gonna play a blue.
I haven't gotten any. Like I have Inkling in here.
Play
I haven't gotten
Ponder.
a card yet that has that.
Hooray! Is that good to trigger that now?
And then whenever I cast my second spell, each turn I exile the top part of my library. So I draw, and then I exile. And then I get another bird. there, and then I do
Oh,
another
alright.
1 damage to you.
Oh, here, use one of these under your
Oh, I gotta
burn.
have the monarch.
Okay.
man.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then I exile. Oh, and then I look at the top 3 of my library, and then I can put it back in any order, and then I exile.
How exciting.
Yeah, my stolen goods went on top of my commander. It should go to a discard pile.
Oh, I have an ox. Could you?
Yeah, don't forget about the ox.
Pass
The
ox,
rule
bro.
is that that commander is now an ox, and you cannot play him until that ox has left the battlefield.
That is not the rule, and I will play it.
That is the rule with whatever that stupid planeswalker is.
Oh, Oko?
Yeah, Oko.
Turning things into elks.
Yep.
Mm.
Dang, he's fun.
I was close.
I got my commander turned into
I
an
was
elk
close to getting this.
and one game and
Close.
was not a fan.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that was
I just
that
have
was our
2 now,
budget
and I can't
commander
cast
deck.
anything else.
Mm. You tried.
Graham. We made budget $50 commander decks for
Mhm.
a while back, and Nina decided to spend all her budget into Oko
Makes sense.
and then have a nothing rest of the deck. So,
Pretty
like,
funny.
Did she win?
I mean, she turned my commander into a
See.
elk that couldn't do anything for the rest of the game, so
Red.
I lost.
I wish I was turned into an elk. I couldn't do anything for the rest of the game.
One day.
Yeah, well,
Keep living the dream, Dan.
Let's mill myself too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I
Half his
hope you
deck is
just mill
gone.
yourself down.
So that makes me another insect. I might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My commander costs 6.
Do you
less
not
to
want to copy
play.
an instant or sorcery you control?
I have to cast 3.
So I'm gonna pay 1 life
Oh, yeah.
to make
Okay,
a
cool.
red with my Ramanap Ruins.
But
And
I
I'm
can play
going
this
to
for exile.
recast Yuma.
Yuma's back.
Cloud Protector. I have 1 floating mana from my Soul Ring.
You're so
Um,
close to.
I know. That was just
And
one
I'm
shot.
going to, when he enters, I'm going to sacrifice my Ramanap Ruins, which will make me another Grant Warrior creature token, and draw another card.
Are you having fun playing your single player game?
I am having so much fun. This
We're
deck is
just
great.
here for the chatter.
Yeah.
Like, how about
Um,
you chat, talk to us? Like,
I'm just
obviously,
here
we have nothing
until
else to do.
I'm just here until Graham has 7 plant warrior tokens. Somehow has 3 more commanders on the field.
See, I was initially bummed I wasn't invited to play when it got expanded to 4. I'm good.
I'm playing Harrow to sacrifice a land to search my library for 2 basic land cards, put on the battlefield.
Sarah says commander is for the vibes.
And because you sacrifice a land, you get a thing.
No, I already got my things.
Oh, okay.
Because that one only happens once a turn, and
Mm.
it wasn't. I didn't have any other deserts. Ran out of deserts, but
What a bummer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot about this. When I killed your plant creature, I could have drawn a card.
go ahead and grab it.
Thanks.
Do you get the bounty now?
At the end of my turn, I will collect the bounty because I just cast an instant or sorcery while I had.
And this bounty, since it's on reward 4, is it's create 2 treasure tokens and draw a card.
Yeah,
so
it
rich
is.
get richer.
Yeah, it is. They don't call me arch enemy for nothing.
Who calls you that?
Anyone I play against.
Okay.
Like,
Let's say I'm going to call you that now.
so my land for turn will just be this Sun-Scorched Divide. And then I will... Oh, I can attack. Let's send...
All of the insects.
I'm going to do another Plant Warrior at each of you, and I'm going to send my 4 insects at you, Nikki.
1 plant warrior for each of us.
Yeah.
I'll block.
With 2.
I'll block with my death touch.
Okay.
Oh, creepy.
And then you have 4 4/1/1's coming at you, Nikki.
I know. I'm debating whether or not I want to take one of them out.
Where'd the ox come
You
from?
could take two of them out.
Their removal spell.
Wouldn't
if
I
they-
die after the first one though?
It's first strike will deal damage first.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And I can only deal one.
You can
and then
only
that's
block
it.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Each of your creatures can block and kill one, and the other, and your creatures would live, and two would go through and hit you.
Yeah, I'll do it with this guy.
Okay.
Wanna
Oh,
not
do
do
you
both?
wanna? You can block with both. Block one each,
Oh,
because that's a 1/3, so that would live.
You want to do that.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So, and then you'll get hit for 2.
Okay. I can do that. Had to.
I will.
When it comes up on Nikki's turn, can we get a life total update?
Yes, we will. The end of my turn, I will claim the bounty, which is to draw a card and create 2 treasure tokens.
Give us like
And
10 more
then-
turns, Graham, and you're done with.
All right. I'll read the other next one.
Yeah.
Bounty Squeakers the Sly. At the
Hmm.
beginning of your end step, if a legendary creature you controlled attacked alone this turn, collect your reward.
Mm.
If you attack with yours on your turn, attack me. I won't kill it. You just get the bounty if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And
So-
Okay.
at the end of my turn, my life is 34. Nikki's is 37. Bree's is also 34, and Dan's is also 34. So most of us at 34. But Nikki's winning clearly.
Nikki-
So
I'm not
Nikki is
doing
winning.
well.
Nikki is the threat.
Is it Nikki's
Question
turn
mark?
now?
yes.
All right.
This is not-
Now time to expand on your lead, Nikki.
I just playing a land and
Yeah.
that's it.
Hey, you had a great turn a turn or two ago, and you drew like 11 cards. So, and you got
Drew 3.
and you got 3 treasure tokens. Like,
Um.
man, I want some treasure. Let's get some treasure.
I can't do that. Can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do red,
Sarah says, "You can do it, Nikki. Don't count
Aw.
yourself out."
white,
Play your.
black, and then
This should be at 1, right? Still, because it would.
Oh yeah, I did start
Yeah.
on her turn. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to move it up,
Do this
but
one.
no.
I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna blow out Olivia.
Right.
We got another commander out there.
She is
I'm
flying
doing
and
one now.
lifelink,
Yours
and
is
whenever
just
one or
expensive.
more outlaws I control deal
Yeah,
combat
I'm
damage
still
to
not
a
good at
player, I
now.
create a treasure token.
Cool.
I need to have a board before I play it.
Can I have another?
Yeah.
Because I made 2 treasures with the.
Okay.
I don't. Your guys are killing me. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the inevitable end.
What do you mean? You're winning. And you have the coolest spin downs.
Yeah, that's right. I chose those last time we played.
All right, you ready?
Although I do like
Shiny.
the Thunder Junction.
My
yeah,
turn.
it's real
Mhm.
sparkly.
All
It's
right.
nice.
It didn't work.
Were you close to getting this guy out?
No, I needed 1 land. I don't want to get that guy out.
Mm.
I think you do. That card's really good.
The guy's really good, but I have to have a board to be able to do
Yeah.
consistent combat damage beforehand, which I almost do.
You also have me as a big scary guy where you can make deals. Like, let me hit you with that thing.
Oh, I did that. I need to remember that. I'm sorry. I'll remember that next. It's any time a creature dies, so no
Yeah,
matter
you
whose
should have
turn.
drawn one on. Just draw 1 card
Okay.
because you drew one on Graham's turn. That's once a turn on
Oh wait, I can only have 7 cards, right?
at the end of your turn.
Mhm.
So 1, 2.
See, I like that card. We are going to. Dan, would you like to put that card into your graveyard?
No.
You're going to.
Oh man.
I'm gonna make an Eldrazi Scion.
It was the question, and I said no.
I'll say go.
That's hilarious. Because he could have casted it from exile, but he could cast it in the graveyard. That's so good.
Whoops. Your turn.
Oh, so is that two in there too? Now it's 3.
I remember our deal.
I know. Don't worry.
Play an island.
I think I would attack alone. I do only have one creature taken right now, so maybe.
You've got 3 creatures. 4.
No, I only have one plant.
Oh.
I'm hurting
He-
for plants.
Myrtleated me with like 5 plant guys.
Myrtleated?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. So I'm going to tap a blue and a red. And then the spell costs 2 less to cast for each different mana value among instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. So I have 1, 2, 3. That's 3 different.
Cool.
So it's 2 colorless, a blue and a red. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what else do they do?
It's flying prowess. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, create a 4/4 red dragon, elemental creature with flying.
Not.
Oh, yeah, that card's really good.
That is an alternate commander, which I might build a deck out of him because he's pretty sweet.
Plus, he has that cost reduction, like
Yeah,
what's his face over there does. That's pretty cool.
I remember our deal.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna swing for you.
You don't actually have to hit though, if I remember right. So I'm gonna block
Yes.
with my 2/3. It's just attack alone, right? Attacked alone. Yep. So I'll block with a 2/3.
Okay. And,
Then you get to collect the reward on level 3.
which
At the
is-
end of your turn,
Yeah.
so if you're
Oh.
ending turn, you'll get it.
Somebody died.
Nope.
And I will end my turn and collect
Okay.
my reward.
So you get either 2 treasures or drawing 1
Give me the
card.
treasures.
Okay.
I wonder what color mana he'll pick.
Give me the treasures.
At the beginning of your end step, if you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand this turn, collect your
What's
reward.
the name
Oh.
of it?
Also,
Another good one from me.
right, at the end of your turn, I will be cycling my Sheltered Thicket, which is I just discard, draw a card, and that will make me a bug. And I will untap.
What's the name of the bounty?
It is the Outsider.
Oh, that's not as fun.
What is the what was the other one?
Squeaks.
Oh, yeah.
Upkeep.
Squeaker's
I will
the
mill
sly.
Yeah,
2,
way better.
She looks awesome.
And then I will draw my card for turn.
Round 1.
1, 2, 3, 5. Is that how I want to do it? I'm dropping planes.
Actually, that did end up working for me. Free. Thank you for putting out the graveyard.
You're welcome. Maybe that costs less. I mean, you could have had enough anyways, but
I'm gonna
still.
play the Perennial Behemoth. It's a 2/7, and I may play lands from my graveyard.
Okay, I'm gonna counter that.
The Millennial Behemoth?
Oh, that stinks.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana to counter that. Its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, and I draw a card at the beginning of the next turn.
Okay.
Well, that's kind
It
of.
does have Unearth, so I can get it back for 1 more turn now that it's in my graveyard. But it won't stay around. It'll just be...
Yeah, I'll just.
I'm gonna go ahead and also putrefy your commander.
Jeez, Louise. What did I ever do to y'all?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Bullring,
Yeah.
Signet.
So Petrify just destroys it?
Yep, and you also can artifact or creature cannot be regenerated.
Okay, so this is my command zone again.
With 2.
With 4 counters.
Oh,
now.
Yeah, 4 extra mana, but I mean, what's 4
How do
mana?
you do
month
regeneration?
What's 4 mana whenever you start?
We
getting
don't
5?
really.
Oh.
It's older cards cared about it, and I don't think there's any cards in this that do it.
The answer is
So-
Thrun the Troll. What's
Yeah.
what's Thrun's full title?
Sure. Hold on. 1,
Thrun's my
2,
favorite card in the
3,
entire match.
5, 6,
I'm sure people who don't play green
7.
hate Thrun.
8 costs 8 less to cast.
I know people who play blue hate Thrun.
But I think what I'm gonna do
You remember Thrun?
is I'll play
Blue.
Frozen Verge
play
as my
blue.
land for.
So good.
I
He's so
So I
good.
played blue.
I don't have any deserts. How could you guys do this to me?
You did it yourself.
I attacked him, but that was a long time ago. Before he had all of this.
I am going to. This is a silly card. I'm going to cast Savine's Reclamation. I return target permanent card with mana value of 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. And it has flashback. If this spell is cast from the graveyard, I may copy the spell and choose new targets for the copy. So, I am going to. Oh. Yeah, I guess I get out Ramming Up Excavator, which says I may play lands from my graveyard. Cool.
Okay.
Warrior 4/2. Does 4/2 want to swing? Does 4/2 want to block Olivia? I'm gonna enter combat and send 4 bugs Breezeway.
I will block 1 bug.
Okay.
And take 3 damage.
Bugageddon is coming this summer.
And then I will pass turn.
Hey, let's see if I can do anything.
I hope not.
Yay! I hope not. All right.
It's about to go wild.
Who's got a freaking discard pile besides Graham?
I have 3 cards.
I got
4 cards.
Can I
I
see your
got
discard
discard.
I got a heck of a
You
different
got like
graveyard.
50 cards in your
1, 2,
Right.
Anything fun you see in there?
I'm doing odds in my head.
Or just enemy math?
I want to save that one.
Sure hope you don't do nothing to my graveyard.
Exile graveyard.
Bajuka bog.
Yeah, I mean,
Bajuka bog.
possible.
Bajuka bog.
Oh, Graham, you draw 2 cards and I draw 1.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
At the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
Hey.
Hey, look at that.
I need to keep them if you were over hand limit.
Can I read this?
Yep.
Destroy target enchantment. Go. Also destroy a soul ring. Although
No.
it's probably a little late for that. But
I can't destroy the artifact.
I mean, it is just cardboard. You can just pick it up.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
your freaking insect warrior has reach too.
yeah, I know.
It's just
It's
rude.
ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah. He's good.
No, it looks like Olivia's attacking me this turn.
I'm gonna do this for black
Do you still have birds?
and
That's good.
He's got a flying guy though.
Oh, you did.
just for 1. I am going to feed the swarm. I'm going to destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana value, and I do want to do that. So how much is this mana?
3.
Oh, you could have done a lot of damage to me.
No, she
No,
loses life.
yeah.
3.
Oh, she loses a life. Oh,
Oh,
you
she
could
could
have
have done a lot of
that.
damage to herself.
Yeah.
Who was 10?
Yeah.
And then
Actually, in response to you targeting that, I am just going to mill 2 to hopefully get one last bug. I do get one last bug.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody gets 1 damage too. I forgot.
Take it.
And then I also do get 1 bird
Thank you.
because of that.
I haven't played
So I do
a
that one for-
land yet, I think. Does anybody remember if I played a land?
I don't think you have.
did.
Because
Yeah.
I missed 1
So
turn on that.
I'm gonna
so.
do Rugged Prairie.
Yeah.
That one's really nice.
Mhm.
If I tap a red or a white
Yep.
and then tap this one, I can add 2 of however combination I want there.
Command Beacon's interesting. I've never seen that card before.
Good.
Can I do that? I don't think I can. I don't think I have enough. I got 1, 2.
Sarah says these are great play mats, by the way.
Yeah.
They are. We have all of these available on the website.
Are the N3 playmats?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're very cost effective too because I have bought many of them.
Well, cause effect for us.
Okay.
Well,
They'll go on sale
Yeah,
at some
they're
point, and then
fine.
they'll be good.
2,
I did want to get the
3.
Richard Kane Ferguson playmat from this set.
Yeah.
Pitiless Carnage, I think it is.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
That's really
do
nice.
Mass Mutiny. For each opponent, gain control of up to one target creature that player controls until the end of turn. Untap those creatures. They gain haste until the end of turn.
Take the cow. Take the cow.
Yeah, take the ox.
Hmm.
It says for each opponent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna
So I
grab
get
one
one from
from
each
every
of you?
bunch
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it gets haste.
I'll take this.
This is the bigger
a good one.
creature, but you can sacrifice my Scion if you wanted to be really mean.
Or if you need one more mana.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna phrase it if you want to be mean, so it kind of dissuades her from doing it.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
And now I'll have haste.
Yep.
And then that spell resolves, so this is her second spell she casted this turn.
Mm-hmm.
See, she gets a 4/4 dragon.
Yes, that is correct.
Give her a dragon,
You can have
and
my,
that's your dragon. It's not gonna go back to him.
you can have my dragon.
Thank you.
There you go.
Like-
Your dragon forever.
Adventures. Let's get something sickness. This needs to go. over
And then
here.
don't you get this?
Did you
No,
cast
If
something?
you
I
a
cast it
spell
from my
your
hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I would like to enter fighting
Yeah.
battle.
Enter combat.
I would like to enter fighting.
We cut
I would
back.
like to.
I cut back the camera frame to the black eye now.
Who are you fighting?
I'm going to.
They both have +1/+1 still in turn, but this guy does not have. This guy is Summon Sickness.
He's
Yeah.
scenic.
I'm going to swing at Graham with these two, Dan with that one, and Bree with this
You're making our own creatures attack us? Is that
Yes.
what's going on?
My burb with my burb.
I'll take 2 damage and go down to
one. Does it die?
28.
My token does.
Not that.
I will take
I do have to
7.
draw.
So those creatures will tap. What do you think I detect?
Oh yeah, sorry.
You took 7.
Took 7.
This is 3. This is how much damage you've done to Graham with your commander. That gets to
Oh.
21. He's dead.
I'm gonna put them
Yeah, I
over
wouldn't
here.
put it next to life.
I might need one if I end up. Oh, I hit you for 3, so I go.
Oh, yeah,
1,
lifelink.
2, 3.
And oh, you hit 2 people with outlaws because the thing you stole from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you didn't hit.
It's
It got blocked.
So
Yeah.
you get to make 1 treasure token.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Unless warriors count as outlaws.
And then did
No.
you end up killing this one when you
Nope.
blocked it?
I didn't
Okay.
block it. I just
Oh,
took
that's
I
right.
took all the damage.
Okay, well, you can have this back.
Tapped.
tapped.
And then that's my turn.
Is there a reason why you didn't tap this instead of and use the treasure instead?
Nope, I forgot.
Okay, just making sure.
There's a method to that.
Yes.
Only saying it to make you a better
absolutely.
player, not trying to.
Nope. It was out of my peripheral.
Mm.
So when I was doing all my counting, I stopped there.
Well, I want to play this card too, but
Oh no, I
Alright,
think I needed to
fine.
do it for a specific color. I don't know. It's fine.
all right. I'll just make it sure.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my Eldrazi for 6, so I can play Oblivion Sower.
Oof. Ouch.
And
Did
I
I
don't
on
want
that?
to. And I want to target Graham, but I was. Yeah, I'm gonna target Graham. No, it's
Yeah, because it's only you lands from exile.
yeah. So I'm gonna exile the top 4 cards of your library, and any of the lands come back into play under my control. 0 lands. Oh, okay,
You
good.
got one. You got one. And you exiled some good cards of mine, so well,
There
at
we
least
go.
one good card. Took my exile down there.
And then that is my turn.
And you have a 5/8.
He's He's a good.
Ouch.
He's gonna be a beefy blocker for me now.
Does he have flying or anything?
He does not have flying or anything. Thanks for.
Do you have flying or anything?
I do.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, because you got another dragon too, don't you? Or did your
I do.
dragon die?
My dragon is your dragon. My burb.
Oh.
Alrighty. Let's see. What do I want to do? First, I'm going to tap a blue, play Serum Visions, draw cards, grade 2. So there's one bird.
Oh, Sarah likes our playmats. Thank
And
you.
then I get another.
That like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you? I did not hear any of that. I'm so sorry. I'm very
Then they talked
invested.
about how you can buy them online.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. It was a whole interaction.
Really
I'm
focused.
not
I think you were just, I think, focused on your turn or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
I was.
Sarah does still like them though. So
it's true.
her feelings haven't changed the fiscal year ago when I said that.
I bought
so.
this because I like the rainbow. And I like Graham's because of space.
Sarah also appreciates the space theme.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Did we tick this after my turn? Should this be a 3 now?
Should it be a 4 because it was my turn?
It started, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's 3. Okay.
No, yeah. On
It is-
Dan's turn, it's 4.
4. Okay.
Because Dan
Damn.
triggered the last one?
Yep.
Mhm.
He did. I remember. I helped him.
There was a deal struck,
There was a deal.
a bargain made.
Okay.
Sold your soul to the devil.
I'm going to pay 2 reds.
Okay, so not to sway anybody's opinion, but if everybody scoops in the next 8 minutes, Sarah still has to eat a half.
Well,
She said she's feeling a little better about her
4
promise.
colorless to play Elemental Eruption. So that's
do
the
my
second
best.
spell this turn, so I get a 4/4
Hero.
token guy. Just my, I gave my dragon to
You only got one dragon?
for some reason.
Look.
Oh, I do have a dragon. So it's a 4/4 with flying and prowess. And then I get another one. 2 more actually. Because it has storm.
Is it things?
And then I get 2 more birds.
Why did you get 2 more?
This has storm.
Oh, he created a 4/4 dragon.
Yeah.
No, that's a 4/4 elemental. That's different.
Dragon Elemental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
But it's
Thank
Here, do you want to just use these to
This is the
represent?
command
Yeah,
tower.
and then I
that,
get 2 more
was inside.
1/1.
Yeah, it's
And I was
boring.
like, it's not shiny.
That's
I
the
get
same-
it.
that's the same one in every single
I
thing.
was like, I
Yeah.
got
And
I have
everybody
like
takes
6 of
2
those.
damage.
6 damage to all of us?
Two damage each of us.
Oh, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. That was
And
sorry.
then, since that is the second spell of my turn, I can exile the top card until my next turn. Play it, and then I will swing for 4 at Nicki.
No.
Oh,
Nice.
nope, nope.
I mean, you can eat her dragon with your dragon. Oh, never mind.
I'll swing it.
Dragon.
No.
fight.
Everybody's
Dragon
ganging up on Graham.
Well, that's what happens when you ran
Yeah.
so hard turn 1.
I'm at 20. I'm down to 1 die. It's just
Uh-oh.
insane.
Nikki's no longer in the lead. It is Dan in the lead now.
Haha.
We must put a stop to this.
That's right.
And then
Did you cast anything from outside your hand?
I did not.
Hey, that's great.
Are you about to cast your
You cast your commander, you get that bounty.
Yeah, I do.
I think he has
So,
plenty in his discard pile now to get that for free.
Now, out of
Um,
curiosity, Dan, you exile the card that you can play until
Yep,
your next
I
turn?
can play Mizzix's Mastery until the end of my next turn. Exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and I can cast it without paying its mana cost.
Oh, neat.
I'm going to play Conduit Pylons from my graveyard, which will let me surveil 1. I will put Dunes of the Dead into the graveyard. I should have done that after I cast my commander. But I will cast my commander now. Yes. Okay. No, I'm not casting my commander now. I am. 1. Oh, you said the other side. 1.
I think we broke Graham
I think Graham broke Graham with his
4.
with his.
with his
Five.
broken deck.
What I am casting is Hour of Promise. I search my library for up to 2 land cards, put them on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. If I control 3 or more deserts, I then make 2 black zombie creature tokens. So we'll get 1
desert.
and 2. I'm going to find a different desert, one that already enters tapped. Yeah, that's a good one. And then I have the thing, so I make 2 zombies. Zombie is on the other side of my ox, so that in a second. And then I got all these deserts.
You can do it.
Now I'm gonna cast Yuma. We're gonna sacrifice my conduit pylons, which will create another 4/2 plant warrior creature token, as well as me drawing a card, and I then have
You get the bounty too, don't you?
yeah, I will. I get it at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Die. Must be nice to get bounty.
Yeah. I'm gonna sacrifice a treasure, just get out this chromatic lantern.
No. No.
So my land's tapped for anything. Here are my 2 zombies.
Commander Lantern's not that bad whenever he has 1,000 things.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah, and my mana was already.
it'd have been
fixed.
better when he had like 3 of them. It'd have been better.
I mean, it would be
Turn.
better if I had one because I've got 6 lands.
Okay.
I have cards in my hand
And-
that cost more than 6 lands.
Yeah. I know.
Let's see. Just made that. Just made these. Things I can attack. One attacking one. You have how many birds?
3 birds and 3 4/4 dragons.
Jeez.
I'm telling you, like he's now.
Does anybody control an enchantment?
I should have
No, I haven't played it.
putrefied this thing instead of his commander.
That card is a bit too good.
Don't do anything to it.
My phone go.
I'm going to can't swing in there. Can't really swing in there.
Is it a creature?
Send 4 insects. Breeze away.
Yeah.
I block 2.
Oh, 2 die. That is the end of my turn.
All right.
And I will collect my bounty. So I will make 2 more treasures, and I will draw a card. I do have to discard down to hand size. I'll discard this abraded bluffs, which will make another warrior creature token.
Of course.
Bounty. Ariana Wrecking Ball. At the beginning of your end step, if you committed a crime this turn, collect your reward. Targeting opponents, anything they control, and or cards in their graveyard is a crime.
Pretty easy one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's not gonna last very long.
It'd be nice if I get something and I can actually do that. What about cards in their exile? Because that is something I'll do. You okay there?
No.
There
I
it
have-
is. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I have no regular lands.
That's fine. Why do you need
That's
regular
all
ones?
they have for mana. That's all that
Basically,
matters.
Yeah.
Because there's certain ones that I can tap for colors if I have other colors, and they're all colorless.
I mean, like, just pair these 2 together for the rest of the game. This now taps for
Yeah,
whatever you
but
want.
this one needs you to control a swamp in order to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
I mean, you have
Yeah,
you have a command tower, and you have red and black here, and red and black there, and white. I think you have enough of everything
Everything's
else.
fine.
Fine. That's not what I want.
Better than mine.
I mean, I was gonna say, stop complaining whenever I have 6 lands and one of them's grand.
I have 6 lands and they're all basic.
I got a couple.
couple.
Sarah said, I appreciate that you get rewarded for doing crimes with these decks.
Mm-hmm.
This is the coast. Big advocate of committing crimes. That's what they say.
It's a crime is
The prices.
not the prices,
Oh,
the sets they print, the amount of sets that they print.
there's a lot of them.
The Bloom one later on this
Bloomborough looks so
looks
cool.
so adorable.
Bro, looks fun.
Okay, what do I want to
Universe
do?
is beyond Redwall when?
Who needs
Yeah,
that?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I mean, we all thought we were gonna get Secret Lair Harry Potter whenever we went to Strixhaven, and so
Oh.
I'm gonna tap these two for double red. Right? Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Are you sure? Because it says a red or a white. And this is color.
Oh, you're right. My
Yeah, I
bad.
mean, you have treasures, don't you?
My bad.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, it's fine. Just
3 treasures.
Which can tap for any color.
Actually, I'm gonna do it with this one. Yeah, I'll just do it for this one because this will
Right,
add
yeah.
red, and then that red will
we'll make 2 reds. Yeah.
do
So I was a
Anyways.
little wrong on your rugged critter.
2 reds. I'm gonna put out Grenzo Havoc Razor. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I can either goad or exile a top card of that player's library. And then until the end of the turn, I can cast that card. I want to do any. I have so much stuff, but I
Are
don't
you
want
gonna
to do
commit a
anything.
crime?
Don't forget about using Olivia's saying sacrificing some treasure tokens so you can put counters on everybody you control.
Also, Sarah cannot wait to play with adorable otters and mice in Bloomborough.
Yes. Jace.
Tap
What is
3
Jace gonna be?
sacrifice.
Jace is a
2
fox,
treasures.
and
+1/+1.
Ral's
Okay,
Zarek is a otter.
Yeah.
I just want that one that summons the curse sword of Martin. The I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but looks cool.
Tap,
I'm
tap.
excited for that.
Although Jace shouldn't be a planeswalker.
Tap.
I don't think.
Do
Based on
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he lost
so-
his spark, didn't he?
Everybody
he's
gets a
got it,
2/2.
He's a Planeswalker in Thunder Junction.
Yeah, I know, but he's.
Or did he lose it in Thunder Junction?
I thought he lost it in
No.
Thunder Junction.
2.
I agree, Saucer. Red Wolf!
And they also said they're only doing one.
Does that count for
planeswalker
her?
segmented.
Yep, it says each creature, it doesn't say each other, so it counts her too.
Oh, no. That's scary.
That is pretty scary.
Attack.
Especially because I don't have any flyers. Like, twice it's scary because I don't have any flyers. I don't have any flyers.
Or you could die next turn.
Yes, I could if I get attacked by both of you. By
Well, next turn is Bree's turn, so I doubt it's going to be next turn. But
Next round. As soon as possible.
That's not very good.
Do you have
Excellent.
artifacts or enchantments?
Nope.
How about you?
Nope.
No, you were the only one. You have in artifacts.
Mana rocks.
You have
You have
treasures,
quite a
and
few
dice.
artifacts, I guess.
You can get rid of one of his. He's got it on Dad's wall. Never mind. You can get rid of one of his treasure tokens. Totally worth it.
Right? No, that's fine.
I need my treasures, maybe, one day.
Let me see. Oh, I already used that one. Guess I can do this. Red, regular, for a glittering stockpile. If I tap it, I add red, and then I put a stash counter on glittering stockpile.
Yep, you can tap it this turn too.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to use it on.
Well, you can get a. Is the token good?
What's the other part? It's
If I tap it and sacrifice it, I add X mana of any one color where X is the number of
Yep.
stash counters.
So you want to like just tap it just so you can get that
Yeah, so
counter on it.
Mhm. That's just a 1.
Yep.
And then I can go into attack mode.
Got it.
I will call it what I want.
entering fisticuffs.
Yes.
hmm,
If you swing your flyers at Graham, I will attack
He's got
him.
reach.
He does have reach, but you also have 2/2 counters on your flyers. So yours wouldn't die.
Unless it got double blocked.
I can double block.
I can double block, but I could also hit him with my flyers next turn.
Oh, whenever I cast a non-creature spell this turn, it gets a
Mhm.
+1. And I did cast this. I activated this as sorcery.
That's not a spell though, but that is.
Okay.
But
That
he will
is.
have a +1. He will be a
Okay,
7 for
so-
the turn. Just for the turn. He goes back.
Right.
If you get
yeah.
rid of some of his reach, I will attack him with my flying as well. And we could kill him.
Illusion.
That is collusion.
We could.
I am no longer the threat. When that guy is out,
Yeah.
We could end him, Nikki. Do it.
And then do it.
Do it.
We just shoot hands.
and then the dragons come for you. So I would
No,
say
no.
I'm going to
That is
swing
correct,
at you
Sarah.
with the
Collusion
dragon.
is allowed.
I'm gonna swing it.
No.
No, yeah.
No,
No,
you
keep
want you
going.
need to get both the flyers because I have 4 flyers. If you get rid of,
He has
if
3.
he has 3 with
Mhm.
reach.
I can get
If
rid
you
of.
get-
Hey,
I can get rid of his dragons. I'm just saying.
What is going on?
Nikki, we
at
want-
a minimum, I would just swing that at me because
That's
I
what I
can't
was
block
going
it.
to.
I
Yeah.
can't block it.
Gonna swing that, and then-
And then you get
No,
5.
that's fine.
No, it's not fun. See how happy Graham is now? You want to swing both of these?
Yes, I don't
at
want to
Graham.
die.
And then we get both of his reach out, or maybe all. We could get all 3 if we're lucky. And then I can kill him next turn.
But
And
what if
then-
I just use all of this against
Yeah,
him?
that's good.
Because
this
you don't
guy's
get
got
as much
somebody
damage
sickness.
through.
So this is 4/4.
He's got so many sickness, so you can't attack.
Oh
with
yeah,
him.
yeah. I forgot
We're not
about
gonna
him,
get
sorry.
as much damage through, and then I couldn't end it.
I don't need to be ended. I have an answer to your big scary guy.
Yeah,
so
but it
I
has
think
to
I
get to your.
should.
But it has to get to your turn.
That's what I'm
Don't let him
saying.
do it, Nikki. Don't
He's
do it.
saying, "Don't give me another turn so that your scary guy can live."
No, because he's gonna win.
Me?
Do you see how many bristly bills he's got out?
I am not gonna win.
Those
Okay,
bills
any
are
time
so
on my
good.
side.
Are.
I
Do it, Nikki. Do
Fine.
it.
I
No.
no.
stop pressuring.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to attack me, Dan, that's fine.
Okay, so I will take 5 damage and go down to 19,
And that's.
and you will
a
gain 5
7/7.
life. So I'll give you 18. You would then also deal
Um,
combat damage to me, so you will create a treasure token, and then you can do
I will-
either of those.
Yeah, I will block one of them with my 4.
What does it mean to go to target creature?
That means they have to attack next turn, so you can
And
make
then
any
attack you.
and you're targeting a creature, so you get to get the bounty.
Yeah, you get.
So
You committed a crime.
that attacked me. Is anything else attacking me?
No.
Okay. I blocked 1 with my Plant Warrior.
You're so mean.
Yes, I am. Because I want to. I'm not going to say I want to kill Graham because we're at work. I want to end Graham's time
Okay.
in this game
And then okay.
And then a creature dies, so you
I
get.
want to make sure he's not having fun
That
at
is
work.
true.
because I see what he's doing.
And then so this does get
What I'm
tapped.
doing? Look at your
Did this
board.
die?
That's not.
No, he's not dead.
Okay.
It's not.
It's
board.
just tapped.
Yeah.
And then
And
I already gave you your
then
5 life. Yeah, then you
did
just gotta
that.
do either of those.
To you, right?
Yep.
Can I exile the top card of your library
Mm-hmm. That's exiled face up. Right?
until yeah.
So now you can
Until
play.
end of turn I can which I don't know if I have enough to do. Oh, I do have enough to do that.
Do you?
I have
Oh yeah, you do have 2 treasures.
2 treasures. I'm gonna guess this.
All right.
What did you cast?
I casted a thieving varmint.
Thieving varmint?
It's got death
Thieving
touch and lifelink, and if I tap it and pay a life, I add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast spells.
Well, thank you for
don't-
exiling the top card of my deck because I did not want that. I want land. So is it my turn?
That will be the end of my turn. Oh.
All right. I have no
Very good.
maximum hand size anymore.
Oh, nice. That's good. I hope to someday get that card.
All right, this goes up to a 2, right?
Yes,
You guys want to see this magical play?
I do. I'm very excited.
I'm gonna play this rogue right here for 4. I'm gonna keep it
Oh,
going.
I did this.
No, you didn't.
Did I
Did you?
not?
What is
Nope.
it?
Is this the new one?
Yeah, you didn't do it.
Did you?
You didn't target an
anything?
opponent. You didn't target anything they control, and you didn't target their graveyard.
Wait, well, what was the
I
effect?
totally
that-
targeted opponents.
No, you didn't.
Well, you didn't target
Attacking
their
is
card.
attacking, yeah.
Never mind then.
Mhm.
But wasn't there a
Is this
trigger
3?
that
There
he could
was, but
goad
she
or-
chose to exile the top card of my library instead of goading
Oh.
somebody.
That would be my bad.
I feel like that should count, but you know.
This is gonna create 2 Thopters.
No, we moved
Oh.
it up to 2 on that because I
For a
I
reason.
claimed it and then it was
Yes, it
one
should
and
be
then
2.
it's 2.
Okay.
What is the 2 effect?
You
get
make
two
two treasures.
Sweet, I like it.
We,
All right,
we thought
I'm going to. Do I have any artifacts on here? 'Cause that would be
Chat,
better.
we thought them.
Thopters.
Yeah,
I'm
we
going to
thought-
go ahead
They are
and
Thopters.
they are Thopters. I'm
We are
tapping
Thopters.
2 untapped artifacts I control. The target creature can't be blocked this turn. That creature can't be blocked this turn.
You've committed a crime.
And then I'm going to play Cunning Rhetoric, which is an enchantment that says, whenever an opponent attacks me and or one of my planeswalkers, I get to exile the top card of your library, and I can play that card as long as it remains exiled. So, there we go. Committed my crime, and I will make 2 treasure tokens at the end of this turn.
Okay, you're ending the turn then.
Yep.
Cool. The new one is Sleepy Sapka. At the beginning of your end step, if you cast no spells this turn, collect your reward.
Oh yeah.
Just pass.
That's gonna be a hard.
That would have been
Yeah.
nice at the
Oh wait,
beginning.
is it deck not casting spells in there?
Then draw.
It's any deck not casting spells. It's
Interesting,
creatures
actually.
or spells.
Yeah.
Land.
My land.
All right.
So we went over the hour.
Just a little bit. Life totals real quick.
I'm at 20.
30.
19.
38.
This is how much damage you've done to me with your commander.
Sarah says,
thank you.
"Phew, all of her hats are safe."
Oh, this goes back down to 2. Boop.
Well, I could kill Bree.
Or you don't.
How much life do you have?
My boss would appreciate it because I
38.
could just leave the room and go back to work.
Okay, Graham.
I have 20.
You have 20.
Yeah, I could have left Thopters out to block, but no, I needed to
You
commit
wanted the
that
crime. All right.
Crimes must be done.
Crimes must be done. This is literally the first thing I did this game, I feel like. Let's commit 1 crime.
Okay, I'm going to pay 3. Play Mizzix Mastery. Exile all target card that's an instant or sorcery from my graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. I'll exile Elemental Eruption
Get you a bunch more dragons.
to get 2 more dragons
Oh my god.
and 2 more tokens. Those are have summoning sickness.
Mhm.
And then I get
So many
2 more
cats.
birds.
Give my stack.
Unalive that. We gotta be,
Yeah,
those
we have to
summoning
be-
sickness as well.
can't put that on YouTube.
And then everybody takes 2 damage.
Hi.
And then I
Oop, wrong way.
okay, that sucks. Until the end of my next turn, I can play that. Does the land count?
Mhm.
No,
So
like
if you haven't played a land,
Oh, I did.
yeah. So if it's until the end of your next turn, you can play it next turn.
where's
And then
the
whenever I
spells giving
cast
us?
my second spell, each turn I get another dragon. So
What spells letting you play the land again?
that's this.
If it says play, then you can play lands. If it says
Whenever
cast,
when your kids, you may play that. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
whenever you play that card. I just assumed it said
Uh,
cast that card.
no.
We'll go ahead and swing.
I was really excited, and then I realized that this
Oh,
card I
your
have,
dragons
you
at
have
Graham.
things that can kill me.
12.
It helps clear his board.
What you- I think just one.
36. 34. I'm sorry. Two.
Oh, I wasn't looking at your life. I was looking at your creatures. Sorry.
You could potentially do that. You just spend a turn. Oh, you don't have any treasures anymore. I was like, you just spend a turn making everything get +2/+2s, and then
I'll swing all my dragons and all my birds at you, Graham.
Okay.
So 12, 15.
3
Do
4
they
4s
have,
and 3 1
Have you
1s.
guessed anything? Do they have prowess?
Yeah, they have problems. So
It's at 5 5s, right?
15.
Okay. In response on those 2 cards,
Half of your deck
Did-
later.
did not get another desert for another block. That's fine. So I blocked 2 of them,
Okay.
and then
They're not dead, which is
I
crazy.
take 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
I go down to 10.
Hooray!
Did those guys die?
Yeah, I
So I
had
draw a card.
2 things die.
And then I will pass.
Okay. I will untap, keep draw. I will enter combat, bring everything at Dan.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
All right. So
That is good.
When I
quickly.
attack, I will sacrifice a land,
3 dragons.
and when I do, I draw a card.
So what are you swinging at me?
So we have a 6/6,
Okay, I'll let that go through.
a 2/2, or sorry, a 2/3,
You should do it all at once.
two 2/2s.
That goes 12.
Sorry, 3 2/2s and 2 1/1s. So
I took the
6,
6.
4 things with 2 power. One of them has 3. Or sorry, 5 things with 2 power. One of them has 3 toughness, and then 2 1/1s.
I'll block the.
You have 5 2s.
5 2s. I'll block 3 of them
Okay.
with 4 4s. And then how many 2s?
I'll assume that you get that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, and you said 3 of them, so my
Yeah, kill the
2
2 zombies.
zombies.
Keep the ox is special.
The ox is your.
And then
The
you
ox
get-
is the
you get
mascot of this
And then
game.
2
1/1s.
1/1s.
I'll block with my verb.
Okay, so you took 6 damage, and you already
I
moved my
adjusted that,
command.
and I already adjusted my life.
So now you need-
insects are gone.
You're gonna take this 2/2 then.
Uh,
What do you mean, take it?
He hasn't blocked it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dead too because he's gonna block with 2/4.
No, not the bison.
I had a lot of things die.
Draw a card.
Do you?
No, I already did.
Oh,
It only
It's
happens
only
once.
one.
oh, that's
And it-
right. That's
Did you,
right.
Because
did you
they-
draw on Dan's turn too?
Oh wait.
Because Graham had something die on Dan's turn,
Okay, and then
and then he had something die on his
okay,
turn.
so then that is another one.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Is this, are you still doing stuff? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, continue. I'm
We're
reading.
Just beginning. Descend upon the sinful, exile all creatures. Delirium. If I have 4 more card types in my graveyard, I make a 4/4 angel.
Well, surely you don't have 4 more card types in your graveyard.
We're exiling all of our creatures now.
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going to cut to the wide to see everybody looks at.
All of our people?
Exile all creatures.
Oh. Okay.
Board fight.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6,
So it was 2 and it
9,
doubles, so
10,
now that would be
12,
4.
13.
That's a creature.
I've been saying
My-
this entire game.
Commander costs
I'm
13.
just like finally got enough to play.
cast.
There's your dragon back.
So
That's a bummer.
I'm going
They're not
to-
exiled, they're just.
No, they're exiled.
They are
exiled.
exiled. Okay.
Not your commander. Your commander goes your commander.
Yeah.
You can choose to exile your commander if you'd like to.
Pro tip, don't.
Yes.
I'm going to recast my commander because it costs 13 less to cast. When it enters, I'll sacrifice this desert to draw a card and make a.
Nicki, you should have finished Graham last turn.
Look.
What did I say? I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
then you,
say.
but then you would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want you winning.
Now the
It's gonna
game
go
is
forever.
even.
Let's see. I will play this Chef at Dunes. I'm gonna cast Swiftfoot Boots. I'm
With the
equip-
fur?
Yeah, I'm gonna equip Yuma Proud Protector with Swiftfoot Boots so that it gets hexproof and haste. I have 3 treasures. Do I want to do anything?
Boots with fur.
What the fur?
I guess I'm gonna sacrifice 2 treasures to play Winding Way. Choose creature or land. Reveal the top 4 cards of my library. Put all cards of the chosen type. Reveal this way into my hand. The rest of my graveyard. So I'll choose creature. Or all creatures go to my hand, and then the rest go to my graveyard.
Is Graham about to win with
Yes.
10?
Graham's about to win.
It's not gonna. He's got nothing out there.
I have 3 creatures.
Yeah, it's fine.
I have nothing. All my creatures.
You
are
can
ready.
rebuild.
I was gonna say you have 5 cards.
I will-
It's fine.
It's all me.
Pass turn.
That helps. I'm finally kicking off a little bit.
Yeah, play that Gonti.
Yeah,
I got steal cards
he's
already.
gonna come out. Someone needs to like just attack me with like 1/1s now, so I can start getting my cunning rhetoric triggered.
It'd be so funny if I milled myself out. My graveyard is officially taller than my deck.
It is pretty immense.
We do this for red. This will go up to 2. Ooh, 2. And then this one and this one is colorless. Gonna bring Captain Lannery Storm out there.
Captain on deck.
She has haste. Whenever she attacks, I create a treasure token.
You can sacrifice a treasure to get a +1 till end turn.
Mhm.
It looks like I'm just gonna throw this out there. You want to attack me
Why?
because I want a card. I mean, if you don't want me to have a
Wouldn't
card,
it be easier to attack him? Because then he can't fight me
he's got
back?
blue mana untapped. I would be scared of that.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That is the worst mana to keep
And
untapped.
then, let's see. Who else can I bring out?
Preferably a 1/1 with haste and attack with that creature against me instead.
I don't have a 1/1 with haste.
What about a 0/1 with haste? 'Cause then you can attack me with that. That would be the
I don't have
most
anything.
ideal.
I don't have anything else with haste. Plenty of life links.
My turn. I'm just gonna pass so I can get the bounty.
If you're not
1 for
doing it,
you,
I'm doing
2, 3.
it. If you're not doing it, I am.
Let's see.
No, it's.
Did I play a land? I did not. Okay, so I'm gonna bring a land out. Oh, that doesn't come in tapped. I shouldn't have this. If I do 2, a white and a black, and I tap it, creatures I control gain death touch and lifelink until the end of turn.
Field
What is
vampire
death touch
special.
again?
Death touch means that they deal 1 damage to a creature. That creature dies.
Interesting.
Yeah. Any amount of damage is enough to kill that.
1 damage is
Interesting.
And
lethal.
does weird things with trample.
It does amazing things with trample.
Okay. so
Sorry, does weird things with
is-
light. No,
No, it doesn't.
no, never mind. It works to me.
It does
It
amazing
won't.
things with trample.
Double strike does amazing things.
So if I do
Double strike does amazing thing with just about every mechanic in this game.
Double strike's just the best.
Yeah. Double strike triggers Gonti strike twice. Interesting. If I had a first strike and a not first strike attack you, I also trigger Gonti twice.
Everybody just
I
needs
don't
to
want to do
attack
that.
me. I have not much. Not much going on anymore. Pretty much blew my load with that one.
This for 2 plains or white. Bring this guy out, Mist Meadow Skulk. He has lifelink and
Kithkins should
protection
never be
from
allowed in
mana
Magic.
value or greater.
I can't stand Kithkins.
What are
They're freaky little guys.
Look
Kithkin?
crazy.
They just got like a squashed head.
And then who else can I bring out? Can I do this one? Yeah, I can do this one. All right, so I'm gonna do this for swamp, and then 2.
And a little hint too, you
Three.
could
I'm about
tap
to
this for
pop
2
off.
whites and still use a colorless for him and use that other white for another card. Oops, sorry. I just let you know for future.
Yeah, I won't need a white. Well,
I mean, like, you can tap this for a red and a white, use the white for him, and use the red for a different card in hand. Like you
That
don't
is
have you don't
true.
have to spend these on the same card. And let it all sit in your pool for a second.
it's fine.
Okay.
I tapped things, and now
You
I don't
tapped
remember what I
things.
tapped.
You're fine. You tapped it out.
No, but I tapped things for what I was going to
I know.
pull out.
I'm just saying. I'm just
But
telling
now I
you.
don't remember what I tapped.
You just
You've
casted
five
yeah.
things.
So I did. That was
A
one
red.
red, and then these 2 for her.
And this one.
I did both of those. Okay, so it would
Yep.
have been. So what do I want to do instead?
When do you think we have to end the stream?
Oh, soon if that's the time.
That is the time.
Oh gosh, I'm.
Well, get to
So
my
sorry.
turn fast, and I can.
I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
What are you doing on your turn?
He is going to
He's not gonna kill everybody at once.
I'm not gonna kill. I'm gonna
He's
create
gonna kill
a.
one of us.
I'm gonna create a board state that is
Flying and lifelink.
pretty
Um,
undeniable.
I will attack
Is that
Dan.
Okay.
26.
Haste, and whenever
You create a treasure token.
I create a treasure token, so come back out. Hiya. And then that's when I sacrifice a treasure. Okay, and that's my turn. I'm sorry.
Cool. Hey, I got more mana now. I am tapping everything as well as destroying 2 treasures to play both Gonti and 5 boots and then passing turn.
5 boots.
5 boots has ward 2
So
and
this would be 4 then.
yeah. 5 boots has ward 2 and menace, and he also makes my on hit trigger price.
something good?
Did you want to cast the spell, Dan, or did you want to
Yeah,
gain?
I guess the spell.
Okay.
How did you play that island?
It is from exile.
I don't know, but he's not in play.
I can still get the effect, can't I?
What?
I can still get the effect, can't I?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it's
Until your next
Until your
turn.
next turn, yeah,
okay.
so if
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
yeah.
You're good.
Alright. Sorry, guys.
Until your next turn, though.
Play
So
2 colorless and a blue, and then play Windfall. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards the player discards.
I have 4.
I have 6.
I have 4.
we're drawing 6
We're
cards.
discarding,
Yep.
not exiling.
That's a bummer. I had a card I wanted to play, but I guess it's good to get
1,
new
2,
cards.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, snap. Okay, hi, how are you? Welcome.
Play a red
Nicki, best poker face in the biz.
for faithless looting.
Hey, we ain't playing
draw
poker.
2 cards and discard 2 cards. 2.
Well, there goes my thing.
Card 2.
So you
That card's gross. Yeah.
you played that
Oh,
board wipe
yeah.
on the turn. I finally got enough. Like, this has been in my hand for turn 1. Finally got enough mana to play it. You played your board wipe,
Yeah.
and then I was like, well, he's talking about getting another board state, so it's going to come into play soon.
So that's 1
And
extra
then
to
this
play.
happens. 2 extra.
2 extra.
By the way, this is my exile. I had to move it because I didn't have space.
That's fine.
You get still, yeah. And then I'll pass.
Untap. Keep draw.
So many land.
1, 2,
We could have ended up.
3.
I know, I'm sorry. And then it would have just been,
5.
3 of us battling it out.
I'm going to flashback my card with flashback. Sabine's Reclamation. So I return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to get Skewed Swarm and Dune Channeler. Dune Channeler has reach, and lands I control and land cards I own that aren't on the battlefield are deserts in addition to other types.
Great.
He does some other stuff. The important part is Skewed Swarm. Skewed Swarm has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If I control 6 or more lands, create a token that's a copy of Skewed Swarm instead. So I'm going to play Forest, which will create a copy of Skewed Swarm. I will then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sacrifice my treasure. Pay 8 to Encore Angel of Indemnity, which is a flying lifelink 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, return target permanent card with mana value 4 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. Encore means I am making a token copy for each opponent that it will attack you this turn. So I'm getting 3 of her onto the battlefield, which means I'll pull 3 permanents from my graveyard that cost 4 or less, and I'm just going to do 1, 2.
That was in my hand, so you made me
3.
discard it.
So each of those
Just
little
what
landfall
we said.
triggers, and this is where we'll get stupid.
Yeah, but at least Graham doesn't win.
Oh,
The
no.
first one will make 2 more Skewed Swarms. The second one will make 1, 2, 3, 4 more Skewed Swarms, and then the third one will make 1, 2. If I Got that right. It's
You
1,
always have
2,
somebody
3,
sickness.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8. Yeah.
Except for
So
the
it's 1, 2, 3, 4,
the
5,
names.
6, 7, 8.
which will,
What are they, by
will
the
be
way?
attacked.
They are 1/1s.
1/1s. Okay.
And then cool.
I'm sorry,
I
guys.
will enter combat.
That's all right.
Let's do. I have to swing these at each of you.
Can I?
Each of you.
I'm gonna trigger county when you attack me. I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead and exile the top card of your deck.
Yuma will also go at you, Dan, and I will send
5,
both of
6,
these at you,
11.
Nikki, as well.
I'm down to 19.
And these are flying, right? And they're
Yeah, they're
fives.
flying.
All right,
That's
but I'm
the
close.
third time Yuma swung at Dan?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. Well,
No,
no,
I'm not.
Not yet, but you have 18.
18.
Yeah.
Commander. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuma has a.
What with the perk?
I can block one of the flyings.
5/5 and a 4/4.
I got Marshall's Anthem, by the way.
I can't use this to block these guys. Well, one because they're. Oh no, these aren't flying.
Well, I know my next card because I.
But
struck.
because it's got protection,
So
that
I'm
just
going-
means you can't attack this one, right? I don't know what that means.
So it can't. So protection from Manavith or greater means that it can't take any damage. So you can block something of mine that had Manavith or greater and it wouldn't die. But these don't have a mana cost because they're tokens, so it would still die.
Well, I know my top card, and it's not anything that'll save me.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I
well,
scoop.
I'll block this one.
Graham just finished me off.
We'll make him attack you again next turn.
And then
That's
I will
terrible.
just take 8.
Okay.
6 minus 8 is what?
Creature you can.
Where were you at?
I was at 16.
One of these two.
8.
So
It's 8.
yeah.
I can math, guys. Yay, basic math with Nikki.
And then
Anything else?
that is going to play this guy. Whenever one or more land cards are put into my graveyard from anywhere, I make a 0/1 green plant creature token, and I can pay green and sacrifice 3 creatures or return target land from my graveyard to my hand.
The plant tokens are the worst.
They're just 0/1s.
Nikki hates horticulture. You heard it here first.
And then do those guys go away then at the end of your turn?
these go. This is exiled. So that's the end of my turn.
Cool. I only lost one thing. It's not so bad.
Just get a board wipe. Or, make me not discard my board wipe.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Too late for that.
It's too late for a lot of things, Bree.
It's too late to apologize.
All right. I'm going to bring out Temple of the False God. If I tap, I can add 2 colorless. Activate only if I control 5 or more, which I do. Okay. What do I want to do? Let's do this guy first. So we're going
How many
to
tokens is that?
tap this for
It's a
black,
total of
tap
16.
this for
including that
black.
one.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hex. Destroy 6 target creatures. I can't make a dent in that guy.
You can make a dent in that guy, though.
No,
He can't
that's
get
correct.
expert.
Oh, he is expert.
You can target his others creatures.
So four, 5, 6. That guy.
Really?
Sorry.
Nope. All right.
That's why the game takes so long. 'Cause I make poor life choices. Okay.
Hey, I finally got my commander out. Dead.
We're stronger than the other guy.
Oh, you couldn't target the other guy anyways.
Oh.
Well, you could. You had to pay 2 more mana though.
Okay. Can I do anything else? I put a land out, so I can't put a land out.
You can attack me.
Land.
I have nothing.
I want to put anything else on. I mean, cool.
You can claim the bounty.
Huh?
I said you can claim the bounty.
That's
Your next turn.
My last
Tap
hope.
this. Well, I'm gonna tap this one,
I know what my top card is,
and I'll tap
good.
this one,
so I need 2 draws.
Mhm.
and put Bandit's Boots on this guy.
Did you pay
No.
3 and then 2?
No,
Oh.
wrong one. Trailblazer. The boots. Has non-basic land lock.
Hey.
Can't be blocked as long as defending player controls a non-basic land.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can.
Attack
I
me.
can't do that. So,
I can't defend
Why can't you defend? I can't
because of the land.
Oh, yeah.
I can't defend.
That's true.
it's just a 2/2, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
attack Graham and take him down to 8 health.
They can have 7.
No, it's just 2.
Oh, he has another defender. I forgot his
Yeah.
16 tokens.
Yeah, we'll.
Too bad you don't have 8 treasures, because then you can just sacrifice 8 treasures and kill Graham.
I just.
That would be funny. Right, that's the second ability.
When you sacrifice a treasure, gets +1/+0 till end of turn. Yeah.
Like that's what you got to build up for. Get a bunch of treasures and then sacrifice them all to kill Graham. All you got to do is not lose next turn.
I'm gonna sacrifice this one to give her 3, basically. Oh, I don't have a thing.
And then that's fine.
Mhm.
And then you do 3 damage to Graham,
To Graham,
and you make another treasure.
and then I make the treasure again.
Yep, and then that still gave you a mana, so you have a floating mana if you need to use it.
Cool. So that.
Well, you lose the mana at the end of combat.
Oh right, you have to
And
use
then
it
the
during.
second
Well,
mana,
she could have
yeah.
sacrificed it before
Mhm.
combat, gotten the +1 for the turn, and then attacked.
Right.
And then I can still cast on my end, right?
Yep.
2, 3.
Man, too bad my creatures in my discard pile suck. Ooh, I chose to discard this guy instead of playing.
I'll allow it.
That's the better move.
I don't know if I can do that actually. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sacrifice this for black, and I'm gonna bring out Bandit's Hall.
Cool.
Whenever I'm committing a crime, I put a loot counter on Bandit's Hall. Okay, fun times.
All right, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. That's not good.
So sorry for that.
I wish I would have had you a long time ago. All right, I have an island, so that comes into play. Not tapped. I will be.
Are we just gonna go until Graham kills one of us, or do you win ultimately if you have if you get that up to 21?
No, she doesn't. Just
Yeah, if Yuma deals at least 21 to Dan, it only kills Dan.
It's to
Oh.
a singular.
But
Gotcha.
yeah.
Based on how long this is, though, we might just have to call it whoever kills someone first.
I am going to go ahead and cast this from exile. Spending 4, 5, 6. So I can use its kicker once, and that's going to bring him right back out into play from my discard pile. And I'm going to keep these 3 untapped instead. And then I will be playing Edric Spymaster, whatever his face is, so I can draw cards when I deal combat damage to people.
Typically, so Sarah asked, are there standard rules of thumb for how to determine a winner if you have to end a game of Commander early? In my experience, it's just everybody just kind of looks at a very stagnant game so you can go, scoop.
I'm going to do 5 damage to you. I'm going to attack with this guy against you for 5 damage. You have to block him with more than one creature if you want to block him. So you have to block with 2 creatures.
I cannot.
So you'll take 5 damage. I've dealt combat damage to 2 different opponents. I will draw 2 cards. I will also go ahead and this guy take the top card from both your deck.
I have a chance.
Look at the top card of the player's deck, then exile face down. You may cast that card, so you know what it is, but no one else does. That's kind of fun.
It's not my main man.
You can't look at it. You weren't supposed to look at it.
I'm sorry. I'll bury it if you'd like.
No, that's fine.
I thought you were gonna exile it.
Okay, I do exile.
Is it
Face
face
down.
down, yeah.
Then I'm going to. I already played a mana this turn, so I can't do that. So,
Right, Dan, part of the cards.
Was it an
You gotta
island?
be freaking kidding me.
No.
How do I get the soul ring?
Well, don't play it because you can't get this now.
That's true. You want to collect the bounty?
You can't play the soul
Can't play
ring.
the soul ring.
I'll do something.
Play your commander again for 7.
Nah.
We got to this a little too late in the game that nobody wants to not cast spells.
Play expressive iteration. Look at the top 3 cards in my library. Put one in my hand, one on the bottom.
I'll say that would have been
Library
a
one.
good
Put them in
flip
exile.
for the first
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will go ahead and put this in exile, this in my hand, and this in the library.
By the way, this is for everybody. So if you deal combat damage to one of my opponents, you get to draw a card. So if you attack with your 18s, you're going to draw a lot of cards. Is it May? Oh, it's May. Dang it. I was hoping to mill you with it. Deal 18 damage
Two.
to Nicki and draw 18
So
cards.
red, blue, then 2, 3, 4, 5. To exile the top 5 cards on my library, and I can cast instant or sorcery spells among them with mana value X or less without paying their mana costs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This probably would have ended faster if I had just gone up against Dan solo and he would have murdered me in like 30
And I scoop.
minutes.
I drew 4 lands and an enchantment.
Well, I'll still have my Yuma go at you.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah.
Now untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, no, it's too late. It doesn't matter.
Good game.
What I will do is
Good luck.
Thank you.
Every round of applause for Dan.
Yuma will go at Dan. How many blockers do you have, Brett? 3. You have 1?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 are going at you.
Cool. I block.
And
one of them.
then I'll
That's
send 3 at Nicki. They're 1/1s.
Okay, I'll block one of them, I
Okay.
guess.
And you blocked one of them?
I block one of them, yes. And then you dealt 2 damage to Nicki, and this guy's still in
And
play. at the same time.
I hit. Okay, yeah. And
So you're going to draw 3 cards.
Bye. Thank you for playing.
And then you can have your cards back.
Tell us what the outside world's like.
It's been 84 years.
Oh, thank you. Here.
Oh,
I got
man.
that as exile.
Thank you.
And so did you take your 2?
I believe this gets discarded.
Yeah, I took 2.
I think it's an extra.
Sarah says GG's.
Because they were both in play.
Best of luck.
They were both. They were both in place. So
I'll see you in here
So-
tomorrow, bright and early.
I think
Play a
Free also got
4.
taken out.
I did indeed.
5,
So it's just me.
It was a 2 for
11, 12, 13,
I'm not prepared
14.
for this.
So I played a 4, so I'll make 14 more tokens.
And it was all because you didn't listen to Dan like 6 turns ago.
12, 13, 14.
He's gonna lord
This
that
is
over me
true.
forever.
This is true. And then I
To be
will
fair, if he
play,
did not make me discard my card, it would have been fine. But Dan made me discard a card.
doesn't matter. I can.
That would have wiped out that 18-1-1 board over
I will
there.
deal 6 damage to this creature.
Do you have to?
And I'm sad
Yeah.
because of it.
I want it to live.
All right. Well, my boots are out there still, I guess.
Um,
You
It
said
is
you
true.
don't want it to live.
Well, yeah,
true.
because you can just use that to hop over all of his million blockers.
1, 2.
Still.
Well, the boots are still there.
Boots are there with the with the
there.
card.
All you gotta do, all you gotta do is play
Nestling Dragon,
a creature with
flying landfall, whenever
7
land is
power
present
and haste.
under my control, I make a 0/2 red dragon. Add creature token with Defender, and when this creature dies, I create a 2/2 red dragon creature token flying and fire
Well.
breathing. And I will.
I am gonna go ahead and do it.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I will.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah. Thanks,
Real
everybody.
quick, and escape to the
Bye.
wilds to exile the top 5 cards of my library.
Uh-huh.
I can play cards exiled this way until the end of my next turn. I might play an additional land this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and play the additional land,
Oh, well.
which will
You got this.
create.
You have like 9 times his life.
It means
1, 2,
nothing.
3,
It really does.
Actually, it's not 9, it's 3.
Uh,
I have 21.
8 more tokens. And.
Graham, just stop!
fun with exponents, folks.
I will
Oh my god.
pass the turn.
Oh my god, why?
Because he
Because I already swung, so. It's up to you now. I have 50, 40. I got a lot of scoots. I got a lot of tokens, so.
he's got a Star Wars Unlimited deck amount of Scoot Swarm.
14.
I drew a land. I mean,
56. I got 56 1/1s.
yeah, there's no point. I didn't draw anything that'll protect me from anywhere near that, so I think that's game.
So, Nikki, you're going to get to do the honors.
Thank you.
I won.
Oh.
I won with my many bugs.
Here we are with our wonderful crown. And I'm sorry. Here you are, Graham. Congratulations.
Best at magic.
Best at magic.
Confirmed.
Sarah says, woo!
Well done.
Out of curiosity, Nikki, what was your hand there at the end?
I had Demolition Field, Swamp, so 3 lands.
Yeah.
And then a 3/5 Vampire Warlock that had flying,
Oh, easy.
but no haste.
No.
Or 7.
This deck is awesome.
Yeah.
Every time I've played it, I've been like, oh,
No!
was next something that would save you?
No.
No, but
No.
I needed him early in the game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had all those tokens.
Is it the guy?
Yeah, it's the guy.
Show off the guy.
Sarah says, thanks for the stream. Well, thank you, Sarah, and everybody else that
Bye.
tuned in.
I don't know. Is he
Um,
too shiny on the screen?
It's a little dark.
I gotta do it like, I don't know if I
Well,
can
here,
do it.
let me cut to the top one. Oh, no, there we go. He's really cool. All right, so that's going to do it for us.
That is it for
Sorry.
us.
Join us
Midweek show.
tomorrow afternoon/evening.
Oh, the bears and the bees.
Well-
Just bears and bees. I'm sorry.
Isn't tomorrow Set a Watch?
Oh my gosh, tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday for
I know
Meeple,
this was a long game, but it wasn't that
for
long.
Meeple Masterclass, where we're playing Set a Watch.
Oh my
Saucer says
goodness.
GG as well.
Thank you so much.
And then Friday for Lunch and Equals Game Time, where then
It's
we'll
Bears
play
and Bees.
Bears and the Bees.
By Grandpa Beck's. Great games. Check those out.
Mhm.
But set a watch tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 in the afternoon Central.
Yep.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.